Are we here for this?
We are definitely here for this.
Okay.
The Blueprint 632 marine motor. We ran that farm boat motor in the farm truck and farm boat for 23 years. Time to upgrade. Welcome to the Farm Truck and Asian YouTube channel.
Where it is what it isn't.
That's not it.
Blueprint engines.
No, keep going. It's not it.
Visitor parking. That's us.
No.
Dude, look at that flag is stretched out.
It's so windy out.
The wind.
I've never felt constant wind. You know, Oklahoma's windy.
Yeah.
But constant wind. Where's
Yeah.
it coming from? That's constant.
It's like someone's left the fan on.
Yeah.
Blueprint engines. You know, back in the day, it was a thing to be able to say, yeah, motor's balanced and blueprinted. What a great name for an engine building company.
I never had an engine blueprinted though.
Well, neither me.
What does it mean?
It means you get
The dock.
blue
You get.
print. Look how flat Nebraska is. This is the breadbasket of America.
You can see the curvature of the earth. The grass is super nice.
Oh, there's lobby hours.
Oh, we're not gonna make
This
it.
door.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Thank you for doing that. It's very welcoming.
It is welcoming.
We're here a little bit early.
That's okay. I will go let Kel know that you guys are here a little early so you guys can just hang out and I'll be right back.
Look at this motor. All blacked out and everything. This is great.
Mordor Nova needs that one.
Yeah, it does. Huh?
Oh, what is that?
It's like the bird, that constant feeder.
This is kind of ground off right here.
Been working
Because there's like a washer that was
Somebody
welded
broke
on.
it. Somebody came in here messing with it and broke it, just like you're doing.
You guys even have your own oil.
We do.
This is amazing.
Break-in oil, service oil.
Yeah. How you doing? This is Lou over here.
Hey, Lou. Kel Bridges. Nice to meet you. You guys made a great time.
And the wind just pushed us right on that.
Terrible gas mileage, but
Yeah.
made good time.
Yeah.
You know?
I had a few people like think you were actually going to show up in the farm truck, and I was like, no, they'll be in a truck, but not the farm truck.
Everyone thinks that we go everywhere in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we used to when the show started, but
Yeah.
now when we get the farm truck out, people think we're going somewhere to race, and there's 100 cars following us.
Well, we're going to set up in the conference room. It's all right with you guys. At 2 o'clock, there's a break in manufacturing, and I figured that's when we could do the photo op
Whatever you
real
want.
quick.
Sure.
Whatever you want, we're here for you.
Is that for the employees?
Yes.
That's important to us.
Yeah.
To meet the people, the blue collar workers at Blueprint Engines.
100%. They're the ones in the trenches
That's
making
right.
it all
That's
happen.
right.
We're just gonna go on in and hang a left. Well, let me grab Norris real quick, our founder and owner, and
Okay.
we'll just burn through this real quick, and then we'll
Sure. Okay, yeah.
get on to some
Take your time,
more
man.
fun stuff.
Let us know what you need.
You look fine. You look fine. Stop messing with your hair.
The stars are here.
Well,
Hey, I'm Norris
How
Marshall.
you doing?
I'm good.
All right,
Norris.
Asian.
Pleasure to meet
And
you.
Lou.
Yep.
Lou, hi.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming up here.
No, it's an honor,
Man, we appreciate it.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Okay.
Don't let me
You're like we're in the principal's office.
No, it's not the principal office. You guys done a great job.
Well, thank you, man.
Really,
You obviously
really
y'all
built a lot of following. How long you been doing it?
11?
Yeah, 11 years.
11 years? Which
Did you
feels?
set out to do it, or did it happen by accident?
It happened by accident. There was a reality TV production company that wanted to do a show on street racing. There was a lot of videos on the Murder Nova and the farm truck.
Yep,
And they were able to contact us.
Had you been racing the farm truck?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you can probably piece this together. It's a little, you take what luck you have, and then
Yeah.
you work hard on keeping that luck, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so you work hard, you find your own luck, and then you take that luck and then you apply it, and then you go
Yeah.
different. So same happened to us. We were already wasting our money on a hobby, right?
Yeah.
And then the show kind of fell in our lap, and then we were like, okay, here's something. Well, the luck is that it was a hit.
I think it's awesome, and I think you understate. I'm sure there's some luck, but you make a lot of your own luck by
It's true.
being ready.
It's true.
You're exactly right. You
Yeah.
make your own luck. You made a lot of luck right here.
Yeah, we're a 42-year overnight success.
There's a lot of engine shops. You were probably, when you first started this, I'm sure it looked like an engine shop, right?
Absolutely.
Right, there wasn't the painted walls and the trim, right? Like, when you look at engine shops, you walk into an engine shop, what are most shops doing that they could do different that could develop into this down the road, 40 years from now?
You know, I imagine if you ask a lot of shops what their problem is, they'll tell you help, get enough help. And to do what we do is a totally different philosophy than from, and we'll show you some of the equipment, but when I was in engine shop, I needed my people that work for me to be skillful and experienced. They needed to be skillful and experienced and good at what they did. Today, in more mass production, we try to build that into the job. As we moved from being based on skill and experience, we had to replace that with processes and
automation,
with equipment, and what we call mistake proofing.
Okay.
A lot of the automation that we do today doesn't really save us much labor.
Understood.
But it makes it so you can't do it wrong.
Okay.
We have a robot that washes blocks.
Understood.
That robot never misses an oil galley, right?
Okay.
And everybody else, I mean, there's no other way to do it besides manually, and you gotta run a brush through every one, and you gotta flush it after you run a brush. And if you don't do that, you're gonna leave some stuff in there. So
That robot ever show up for work late or?
no, that part's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, but really the reason I wanted to use a robot to wash blocks is so that we never ever did it wrong.
I think that you just think big.
I'm always interested
compared to
in
the
what's
small
next.
little. Okay.
Right, so that's the other thing is, you know, I don't think success is measured by how many employees you have or how big you are. I think success it's your own measurement of how you've done compared to what you set out to do.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
So if you have a 3-man shop and you've gone from building grocery getters and having used car lots for customers, and now you're doing sprint car motors, you're probably pretty happy with yourself.
Yeah.
And I got nothing to take away from
That's
that,
right.
right?
That's awesome.
So what's next for you guys?
Well, we're right in the middle of a build. We took 2. And then we took 2. It's coming and going.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
It is coming and going.
It is right here.
It's confusing when you look at
I
it.
just was gonna say that, it's confusing when you look at it. That's
So
pretty cool.
it looks like something, it's very confusing
Looks
to
like
look
yard
at
art.
because you're like, did GM make this? You
Yeah.
know, because it almost looks like a
You need to start heading that way.
You're the gatekeeper,
That
Cal.
works.
I do.
We're gonna give you a tour eventually, but right now we're gonna go do a meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Okay. Yeah, like a pretty tall nose. You know what those look like.
What's your favorite hat right now? Just trying to park the whole house.
Okay. Put like an intake on just gasket or no gasket. If you were to build a different engine, how would you do it? I'd use gasket. Okay. Poor fella! Yeah, they got a good spot over there, huh? You know?
Something in here that I think really sets us apart from everybody. So that's this machine over there.
We're starting the,
Here we
we're
go,
starting
bro.
the tour.
So this is a crankshaft fatigue test machine. It's putting stress on this crankshaft. So we can test this crank up to 10 million cycles in a 27-hour period. So what we're essentially doing is we're adding the stresses to the crankshaft that it's going to see in an operating engine at full load.
Okay.
So we can take with AVL in-cylinder combustion analysis tools that we have in engineering, we can take all that data, we can input it into this, we can test this crank out to find out what the safety factor is. So that means, you know, if you want to run this crank at 1,000 horsepower, I don't have to put it in an engine and figure out if it's going to break.
Oh.
I don't have to even do FEA work. I can take cylinder pressure data, put it into this machine, and I'll just test the crank right here, and I'll tell you whether or not it's gonna work or not.
That's testing it right now.
That's testing it right now.
You chopped the crank up.
Yep. Drilled all these holes in it, and we're currently, you guys probably know, but this is where a crankshaft wants to break. Right
I
in,
actually didn't know that.
Right in there on that fillet. That's what's taking all the stresses. So when you see a forge crank or a diesel crankshaft.
So what's going on? This is spinning down here?
Nope. It just got a little arm that sits there and goes like this.
It just vibrates.
Yep. It's just oscillating these bars back and forth.
How much time do you give it until you're like, yep, it's good?
27 hours.
27 hours, okay.
27 hours would be 10 million cycles, and that would be the life of the engine that you're ever going to run it to.
When you're over here on the side, you don't see it vibrating. But when you're straight on, you can. It's blurry, and you can see it.
Oh, I was wondering what was wrong with my eye.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I see that now. Wow, that is trippy to just look at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is another new product that we're working on. So this is a small block Ford. It's got a late model fuel injected style intake manifold on it with a drive-by wire front throttle.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. So what our plan here is we want to bring the late model technology to the everyday blueprint user.
Yeah, sure.
So we want to set this up to where, you know, it's got a temperature sensor. It's gonna warn you if it's getting hot. It's got a limp mode. If something goes wrong, you're not gonna blow up your engine.
Understood.
Because it's got a carburetor with no technology.
You're setting values.
Yeah. What we want to do is get product out there that's like driving a new car. If something goes wrong with your new car, you have systems in place to keep to keep it from hurting itself.
Yep.
We're doing the same thing on the blueprint line.
Okay. Put a Ford motor in that farm truck.
Display of some of the things that we've designed. It's by far not everything. We've designed a little over 3,000 components in-house. We've done everything from, a timing cover, an oil pan, a fuel rail. I mean, you name it, we've probably designed it.
Impressive. That's impressive.
And a lot of these components we can do.
This is plastic.
Yes, yep, that's
3D
made out of plastic.
Isn't it gonna melt?
No.
We'll work with our OEM customers. We'll design components specific for their applications. So that's one of the things that wins as our business. Is
we can do that.
We can get an OEM customer to come to us and they say, hey, we've been buying this widget for the last 15 years and they just changed it on us. We'll build it for them the way they want it for as long as they want.
Wow.
So that's kind of where we start to win a little bit. This is Frank Ramotka. He's one of the design engineers here. He's going to show you a piece of equipment that we have that's pretty awesome.
So this is our laser spectrometer.
Yeah, right. You made that up.
And what this thing does is it shoots a laser into metal, and it's going to burn off the top layer of the metal. It's going to analyze the vapor. It's going to tell you what the material composition is of the part. So I'll give you a demo of that here. You'll probably hear like a scratching sound, and that's the laser doing the burning.
It's genie coming out of the bottle?
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. You guys hear that? All right. And it comes back. And it tells us it's 4340 steel, which is what that is, and it lists out the material composition. So you have like nickel, copper, iron, chromium, manganese, all listed out by percentage.
Let me see that. Let me see that.
Give you a new tattoo.
Let me see that. Asian, come over here. Take your hat off.
Yeah.
Let me do your head.
Yeah, check my temperature.
So you can do this right here with paint on it.
The paint wouldn't work. The paint
No.
next
Oh, you need raw metal.
Yeah, so that's your raw metal.
Frank, didn't you have someone one time on the tour had a gold chain
Yeah,
and you
somebody had
tested it and it wasn't gold?
Oh, yeah.
Like ruin a wedding or
You
something.
want to do the watch?
That Casio's
You do it?
real
Yeah, let's
silver.
try it. Yeah.
Right.
That's a Casio.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
pure Casio, bro.
So
Japan.
you know what material that is on the back there?
You're gonna tell me?
Nope. 304 stainless steel.
That's what I thought. That is what's real. Hell yeah, dude.
Dang, dude.
That's badass. Yeah.
What about this coin?
Told him it was gold.
What do you think it is?
Where'd you get that from?
This is real gold.
It should be brown.
Okay. Let's see. It's a farm.
Right.
All right. It looks like it has a coating on there, so that might screw it up.
Okay.
We'll try it.
Shoot your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's real gold. It's real gold. Yeah.
Oh, it's taking extra work.
Uh-oh.
Error.
Yeah.
Did it? No.
I don't know what that is.
He don't know what it is.
Stellite, actually. Got
Oh.
some stellite in there.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Stellite.
It's special.
What is it?
Stuff like adamantium.
It's authentic.
It's
Stellite.
It's worth
What the
millions.
hell? It's still
Millions.
Millions.
It's like
Green with them.
Thanks, man. Nice meeting you.
Look at the fan on that one.
yeah, is that what you need?
That's what we need on the Goneril.
To keep it cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is R&D, testing and validation. This team in here builds all the new prototype engines, do all the bills of material, any type of work instruction that they have to have going down the production floor. So job breakdowns, owner's manuals, repair guides for customers, parts manuals. This room kind of brings everything together.
This is a tough part right
to
here.
make the product, not to mention to test the product too.
This is always the hardest part, right? Because it's like, okay, now how do we take everything you've done, put it in layman's terms, step by step?
You'd think it's not terribly difficult, but
super
it is.
difficult.
You got lots of different people that you have to teach. You got to keep things really simple.
Yeah.
And everything's got to be really accurate, right? Like everything's
and you got to do
gotta
it with
correct.
everything. Everything needs it.
Every single 2-cent bolt has to be the right bolt.
That's right.
You keep saying they, and there's one guy in here, and he's on break. One guy on break. How many people work in here?
I think total in this department, there's probably
there's another
13.
one hiding.
I think about 13 total.
Wow, really? Okay.
That person's hiding.
But we've got 3 dyno cells. All of them are capable of emissions testing.
Is it? Oh wait, is it soundproof?
Not proof.
Oh, close this door on. Shut us in there.
Smells like horsepower in here. All right, ready?
Can't hear anything.
They're really yelling.
Nothing.
Nothing. Do it again now with the door open. Yeah.
Pet detective right there.
It was pet detective, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
This is double pane soundproof glass.
So we're doing all the testing on the product back here way before it gets released into manufacturing. We're establishing all the criteria that the product needs to meet, whether it's oil pressure or EGT temperatures or obviously horsepower and torque. We're creating what the pass-fail criteria is back here.
You handing this off?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
My part's over.
I
Yeah,
love
nice
that.
to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Quickly.
Oh, you keep him walking cage.
Yeah, we don't let him out.
Yeah.
He doesn't get any breaks.
Good.
So you gotta hear from our engineering team, you know, about what they do, and this is what it looks like in the shop. So you guys might be familiar with the line honing blocks. This is a robotic line hone. So it loads and unloads blocks into the hone, and then that hone's got a diamond mandrel on it, and it just spins and travels up and down. So instead of having to do it all by hand the old school way, it's CNC machined. It's got new caps on it. It goes through and it knocks it out, and it cuts the cycle time down and reduces a lot of the variation. So it's awesome. And that was built by our engineering team in-house.
No. That's insane.
All of those were separate individual pieces. We had a robot. He set the robot in place. They designed the table and everything. It's not really a table anymore. It goes more vertical, but they designed all of that.
It's
the
a big-
counterweights it takes. So when this is going, there's a counterweight on a chain.
Oh, I
going up and
gotcha.
down. So the operator will load blocks in, and then they'll come out on the other side.
One second, I'm an Android user. I can do
Luckily, they put controls in there to stop guys like me from breaking it. Yes, that's what it. That's the evolution, right? Over time, is going from old school to designing it in house for efficiency.
It's a Caprice. It's a police model. What? PC1?
Celebrating a transmission in there because you saw the transmission in there that we're working on. So this is actually getting it installed in the vehicle to get everything running and working together.
Ours. Okay. It's a shared team.
Research and development team. Yeah. We dropped her at 376 in.
Oh, okay, understood. Understood. Okay. This will be a fun little project.
You want to sell this car? Is it a hot rod?
Yeah, so it's a 530 horsepower RLS3.
Okay.
And then it's got the
take a look at that.
fully 8-speed from ZF behind it. 290 gears. We haven't done anything differential wise, but Engine's got our stage 2 cam in it. So we're slapping
and it's a
headers on
Chevy
it.
Caprice,
Yeah,
which
X-Cop
it's the
car.
same thing.
G8.
Oh, a G8.
Same, yeah,
right.
G8, SS, Holden, Commodore.
That's right.
They're all three share the
Okay.
same platform.
This only lasted a few years.
I think like 11 to 14.
That's right.
But don't quote me on those
No,
numbers.
you're right about that.
You're on camera saying that.
I know.
The comment section
The
was
comment
crazy.
section will come alive when Isaac doesn't know his engine.
Don't show your face ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Over here real quick. So this is where we finish blocks at. You can see every one of them's got a CNC program controlled. It's a Rottler hone that we use. It's just the hone going up and down, and when we're done, they'll have the crosshatch. The cylinders will be done. This is the last machining step. So once those blocks get through CNC machining, they go through here, and that's it. Like that's the express lane going through. When it's through here, it is ready for assembly. This is literally an assembly. Everything starts to come together.
Yep.
We machine it. We put in the cam bearings, the camshaft, the soft plugs, and it's ready to go. Something else that's really awesome, if you think about all of the bolt holes and galley holes and everything in a block, we clean them all out. Okay. So that guy right there getting ready to load it, that's going into a robotic washer. So he'll install a few feet into that to hold it into place. And when it goes in, there's a little robot in there. And it's like an automated car wash. So it goes in and blows everything out. It's got brushes on and it goes and drills it. So again, it's just another example of how we try to automate a very manual process. It gives better quality to the people who are buying it, and it saves a lot of wear and tear on a person's body.
All right. Bolts and holes.
Bolts and holes, that's
All
right. Prestige worldwide.
Prestige worldwide, that's it. You got it.
My whole life I've been trying to figure out how can I work that into something
Bolts
that
and
works.
holes.
There you go, bolts. That's going to be like your next t-shirt,
Right, deal.
right?
Let's do it.
So most of this is just taking a regular engine assembly and breaking it into manageable steps. Anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes a station.
Yeah.
So you don't have to know how to build the entire engine, but you learned your station really well. It's something that we really, I have it hidden behind stands to present it just for you.
Oh, he's got something here.
Kind of like a trap secret door.
Okay,
But
yeah.
on the other side, we got more robots, right?
Nice, more robots.
That guy's a robot.
He's like, yep.
Let's go. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a machine.
Damn.
So they install the heads and put the fasteners in it, and they get it ready. But then they lock it into place here at the robot station. And what this robot is going to do is go. Yeah, careful. Now you know why we're so far away, right?
Yeah, dude.
That's going through, and it's just going to run all of those bolts down. It's going to take it down in a torque pattern to settle down everything nice and even. And then once it's done, it'll back out all of the bolts one at a time and then take it back down to condition the head gap. So if you think about, you know, a human installing that,
They're doing the same
that's
thing.
a lot of manual
But
work.
one by one.
Yep. Yeah,
Damn.
that break time bell rings, your buddy yells at you.
What bolt? I didn't get that bolt.
I didn't got to start over.
Yeah.
The robot, again, no brakes.
Yeah.
He doesn't forget.
Yeah, man.
But if somebody
Damn.
breaks the light curtain, it will shut off. So it's still got,
Oh,
still got
really?
problems. Yeah, there's light curtains around there.
Little
so somebody
lasers.
gets in the cell, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like proximity stuff.
Yeah. We got to hit baby powder. To know where
Yeah, that's how we're gonna break in here.
Yeah. I think that's really awesome.
That's cool.
That's super
And again, this is something put in place by our manufacturing engineering team.
Gotcha.
We had somebody actually have to go to like training to learn how to run the robots and everything. And now it's going through and doing all that torque. And if there is a rejection, it'll stop and it'll turn red.
Really?
They'll let us know that it needs to be
That
stopped.
light will go bing.
That light will go off and they'll tell the operator needs to take a look at it.
So, do you name them?
No, but
Oh.
that's a really good idea.
Yeah, you should name them.
FarmtruckandAZN.
Yeah. We work here now.
Forever.
Forever.
No breaks.
Well, at least as long as
No
robots
vacation.
fly. That's right.
So what's depreciating? You guys have figured out where the dollars are. What's depreciating returns? You're not making the bolts. Maybe you are. You're not. Are you making the pistons?
So a lot of the stuff we have hand in the design.
Right.
So if you think about all of the things that are specific to an engine that make it work, You know, we control the tolerances, we control the cc volume, whether we're making it or whether we're having it made for us.
This is where you started?
Yeah, on the headline.
How long ago again?
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was you in there.
That was me.
Yeah.
I used to be able to build 100 of these a day. I don't know if I still could, but and I don't want to figure it out. It shows that we really grow from within.
Did you have the world record in assembly when you were over here?
I'm sure it's been broken, but yeah,
We was the world record over in aluminum head assembly. Really? Oh, right. What was your best day?
I was like 120 or something.
Damn! 50 inches worth of cylinder heads a day. Damn, bro. How many of these you do in one day? 200. Yeah, 200? Yeah, 200? Yeah, 400. 400.
Your record's done.
Yeah.
That's what records are built for, to be broken, right?
Did you kind of start doing everything so you could know everything? Or is that what you did?
I had a unique situation where I moved here. The job I moved here for didn't work out.
Okay.
I knew Josh at the time and knew he was always hiring.
Okay.
And said, hey, I need a job.
Yeah.
And then I looked on Indeed every single night and a sales position came available.
Okay.
And then so kind of
all right.
been able to grow from there. But it does help.
No, it would, yeah.
Yeah,
to know every little detail to a degree, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the production dyno. What's up, man? So guys, this is Jason.
I got a 383 on here. It's rated at like 436 and about 450 per torque. So that's good.
We'll see if it screams louder than you guys did when you were inside the dyno.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Send it.
Why you can barely hear it.
Yeah, I can't even hear it.
This way. That settles the debate. A small block Chevy is louder than you guys.
Yeah. What'd it make?
448, 476.
Okay, are you happy with it?
I'm happy with it.
Okay, so this is a crate engine that's coming through the line. You randomly pick one.
Every single one.
Oh, you do every single
here, I'll
one.
show you.
No way.
Okay, be careful. You want to kill the engine? Yeah.
Don't have those headers. Oh, he's opening the secret door.
They're all coming in.
Nice.
And they're all going out.
They're all coming in. That's all horsepower lined up to come through.
Nice.
Every engine gets tested 100%.
How many pulls do you make?
We typically do a couple of smaller pulls to make sure everything is holding, and then we'll do one big pull on it, and that's that final pull that takes it up over 6,000 RPM.
Okay.
And if they meet their horsepower and torque numbers, they're done. If they have to troubleshoot something, then they'll shut it down and troubleshoot it.
Okay.
And then when they're done, you got your black light, Jason?
Oh, don't show that around here. Oh no, he's ready.
When it's done, they'll shut off the lights. They have a black light. There we go.
Oh, okay.
It's party time.
Yep.
All right.
What are you checking?
Just looking for an oil dye. Our oil's
Oh, you put a dye in.
yeah, it's got. I'll show you the easiest way to fill an oil fill cap.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Little yellow, little
yellow.
tan. Check it.
It's kind of like CSI for
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We get these splatters.
He was murdered in cold blood.
As we go along and check it all, we do a blow-by test, stethoscope the engine, hear any noises.
You guys set the timing in here on the dyno.
The timing.
Right? Yes, every engine they set the timing, make sure the distributor's set up right.
How many pulls do you do?
We do two short break-in pulls and we do a final pull. If we don't make power or something's wrong, we keep pulling it, keep working on it. If we have any problems with that, we'll send it to rework after that.
Okay. So typically how long does it take by the time it comes in that door and it's dynoed and goes out that door?
Comes in that door, it's basically ready to go on the dyno. So it takes 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. So you can get a good 20 some a day usually ran through this one.
Damn.
So yeah.
So you can do one every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty close. Some take longer than others if it's an industrial engine, but you can see there's a lot of quick disconnect type stuff hooked up here.
Yeah.
So when they come in, I mean those headers, you're zipping those out, pulling them, sliding them to the side. So when they come in, it's the team's done a good job of trying to get it set up for
you got hot
good
headers
disassembly.
and
yeah.
This is a dangerous job, man.
It kind of is, yeah. you get a little marks from the hot headers once in a while.
Yeah.
So.
Comfortable standing about right here by the flywheel, you know, on some sides.
It's like a sauna in here.
Blink if you need help.
Oh, he's blinking.
We'll go back to the aisle here. Yeah. Do you feel safe? Later tonight at dinner. Yeah, thank you.
Maybe you let me know
Pleasure
where.
meeting you.
Hey, man.
We'll see you tonight at dinner.
Nice to meet you. Okay, yeah, you'll be there?
Yeah, I'll
All right,
be there.
cool, yeah.
I'll be a little late, but I'll be there to have a drink with you guys.
All right, good guy.
A couple options on where to load it. I don't know. I can show them.
Out of the wind, because
That'll make that sound exactly.
Yeah.
For everyone listening. Oh.
Oh! I want in! You want in there? I want in! He knows wood.
There we go.
Wood.
There we go. Now.
At night?
Yep, right here. Oh, you got one?
I do.
Yeah. Huh? What's in there?
There's a crate motor in here.
Are we here for this?
We are definitely here for this.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The Blueprint 632 marine motor.
Yep.
Right?
So what happened was the old farm truck motor was in the farm boat, and we retired it. We're on fire. We're on fire. On fire. On fire. It's time to bring it to 2024.
That's exactly right. We ran that farm boat motor in the farm truck and farm boat for 23 years.
500 horsepower. For tires, look at his slicks. They're called slick tires. He said he beat a Pinto the other day.
Yeah, barely I ran that Pinto.
And you're right, it's time to upgrade. You know, the farm boat was all that little 502 crate motor wanted.
Yeah.
Right? And it was a lot of stress on it, and it gave 23 years of good service. Now we have a bigger motor. It's a 632.
Yep.
Let's have a look at it. Oh, Dominator. Wow.
That is, dude.
I was wondering about the carburetor.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at him, look at him, look at him. The cool thing about a crate motor is they give you everything. Look, we even got a dipstick.
Need that.
Wait a second, where's the transmission?
Yeah.
You said we got everything.
You know what? Pack it up. We met these guys at PRI.
That's right.
We were walking by, and you know,
Andrew.
Yeah. He tracked us down, and he was like, "Hey guys, check out what we got."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Man, that's actually perfect for what we're looking for."
Right.
What makes a motor a marine motor different than a regular
That's
motor?
a good question. I know that the cam's different.
So the cam is different, so it's going to make your power band ideal where you're going to want it in a boat application. The biggest thing is the distributors, Coast Guard approved, carburetors, Coast Guard approved.
Whoa.
And your heads have Econyle exhaust valves. So there's not a huge difference as far as like just in the long block itself.
Okay.
There's a lot of shared internals.
Pretty dang cool, dude.
Wow. All right, well, all we got to do is load it. How high does this pallet jack go?
Hey, you're good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it'll go.
Push it in.
Here goes Mr. Flex.
Hey, while you're passing by, stuff this in there, will you? Yeah, right about there.
Whoa.
We're going to have to take the crane off of it. All right. Still not going to fit, no. Yeah, we can buy.
These two off. You better round than these.
Up in the front. Yeah, now down. Nice and easy. Not gonna happen, Stop when it sounds expensive. No, it ain't gonna happen.
How about carburetor off?
Yeah.
It's one of those adhesive gaskets.
Yep.
Is it gonna do it?
Down, down, down. Yep. You sleep on that thing?
Not quite.
All right, dude.
All right. I think this thing will be safe with us for a while. All right, everybody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We'll let you know when we get it in. We got to build headers. It'll be a while, right? But we'll let you know what's going on, and maybe we can go to an event together or something.
Yeah.
If something's close, if there's a boat race around here, yeah. We'll go give them all of that 632 that they want.
Hell yeah. It's a nice piece, boys. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it, guys. Yep.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks.
An honor, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, FarmtruckandAZN here. Thank you for sticking around and watching our YouTube videos.
Since you're a viewer and hopefully a subscriber, drop by our website, okcfarmtruck.com, and use discount code FNAYouTube to get 10% off your next order.
It's our way of saying thank you. Are you allowed to do this?
No, you're not.
You just said I can make one lap.
I wouldn't.
In the plant.
I wouldn't.
One lap.
He's going for it. He's like, I got one rule. You don't ride.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun.
It is.
Oh my God.
Convenient.
How can you not? Yeah.
You're conserving energy, right?
Yeah, and more efficient later.
Okay.